Since my phone was fairly new. She was one of them when there was barely two. I mean green in case you're like Mary who. I mean green in case you're like Mary who. I mean green but she may go by berry blue. Something of that nature near where she grew. Sick gave me an imaginary flu. Imagine being stoned, imagine Mary's mood. They go by berry thinking of imaginary food. Something of that nature naturally made the switch. For blunts to papers actually hit the ground. Found a pipe like copper plumbing hit the ground. As if instructed by a cop or something. You drew a sketch of a cartoon tree. I'ma show you first, let me grab the art room key. Stone here trying to find the color green. And something else, but I forgot the other thing. Something of that nature naturally. Rarely wear cologne, the only sin I carry's Mary's pheromone. Me and her in the garage, prone to being there alone. With no circulation when the air is blown. This bowl kept calling me and Mary knew. Kept calling, Mary knew that I was married too. And in my contacts since my phone was fairly new. I mean green in case you're like.
Now, in addition to these special effects I see in the back of the album here, you've added a few new members to the group.
That's true.
Personnel changes.
You're absolutely right.
Could you tell me who's in the group?
Yes.
So who's on lead?
No, who's on bass?
Who?
Yes.
Who?
Yes.
Who's on bass?
Right.
Who?
Right.
Who?
Who?
On bass?
Right.
The bass player.
Who?
The guy on bass.
Right.
Who?
The bass player.
Who?
You got it.
I will roundhouse kick Zach in his face unless you become a member right now. There are no ads, early access, and exclusive Discord access. Zach's life is in danger, and only you can help him by becoming a member. Stay safe and all the best. Your friend, Chuck Norris.
Welcome, everybody, to the H3 Podcast, home of Ethan Klein, your host, 5.5 stars on WikiFeet, with my beautiful co-host, Ela Klein. I think you have a 4.97 on WikiFeet,
I can't compete.
Which is, frankly, a really good score, but not a 5.5 star.
No.
You should. I just would like you to be more appreciative.
For your feet.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I want to talk about feet.
Oh, okay. Well, this is your episode, Dan. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring us today, and to our wonderful members who help us immensely. Thank you guys so very much. There's also one other thing I briefly want to point out to you guys. Dude, we threw up in secret on h3shop.com. Literally the Ben Affleck worst tattoo of all time shirt. So on the back is the Ben Affleck tattoo. On the front, you get to rep your nace, H3 Podcast.
This is basically the I dare you to wear this shirt.
We should have called it the worst shirt ever made.
Yeah.
We can change the name still. So there it is.
I'm not sure who would want to wear it or why, but there it is.
I think it's a cool shirt. And again, like, we're going to get into this, but I think it's a really cool shirt.
I love it.
Okay, so before we get into the headline today, obviously there's a lot of juice to nibble on. We've got Leafy was banned permanently from YouTube, which, tragic news. Heartbreaking news.
Big sad
news. I'll get into the nuances of that, obviously. And then, of course, Keemstar is having a full... I think Keemstar's milking it. My thesis is that Keemstar really is the reason why Leafy's banned. And now he's capitalizing on it, acting like he's his friend. We're going to get into that as well. And finally, we have what can only be described as one of the greatest segments we've ever done, the Karen tier list. We've put together a tier list of all the Karens, all the famous Karens. We have 22 Karens, 18 Karens actually. We cut a little. And we're going to put them on a tier list to describe to you guys which is the most Karen and which is the least Karen.
Amazing.
Yeah, we got a full show here, a great show. So with that being said, let's get right into it. And I want to start it off with a goof. last time we did, you guys may recall this clip, which I had a lot of pleasure to share with you guys. And so I found one that was somewhat similar that I thought we could all enjoy as well. Man trips with McDonald's food and rages. So let's have a look here and kind of, you tell me what you think about this, Elo.
What? Oh my god.
That guy's having a bad day. You know, he probably...
Wait, is that his house?
Yeah, it's his house.
Okay, because I thought he was delivering it at first.
I think it's his house. I think he probably went on a McDonald's run. He was starving. He was so excited to eat. You know, he's running with excitement. But here's where I'm like, dude, it didn't have to be like that. Even the tops on the sodas didn't even pop.
Yeah, it did not have to be like that.
He could have salvaged this situation totally. Just scoop the fries back in there.
Or just give up on the fries.
No, scoop them back in, and they're still good. Blow on them, whatever you got to do, dust them off.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna let that ruin my morning. Dude, Theodore puts dirt on his mouth, and he's fine.
True.
I can't eat a couple French fries off the ground.
I think this guy was having a bad day already. I have to assume. Unfortunately.
Yeah, he was over it. Poor guy. I feel bad for him.
I just want to go get him another order. Fix it for him.
But this, I think, in terms of just dropping food fails, nothing beats with it. But we'll keep looking, certainly. We'll keep our...
the phoenix of
the
dropping
apex.
food.
Oh, the back tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, one more time. Alrighty. So, oh, there's one other epic freaking excitement I have to announce. H3 Podcast, Edison Research announces the top 30 podcasts in the United States. The ranker lists the top 30 podcasts in America by reach, not downloads, among weekly podcast consumers, covering the full survey period. This was between July 7th and June 24th of this year, I'm assuming.
July of last year?
Yeah, July of last year to June this year.
Wow.
They said it's the first ever all-inclusive study of the reach of podcast networks and shows in America. And so here it is. And we are on the freaking list at 27.
Wow.
I have to say I was pretty excited and encouraged by that.
Totally did not expect that.
Yeah, I thought our show was dead. But here it is on the list. But Joe Rogan was number one, obviously. But what really surprised me is there's no other YouTubers on the list, and there's really no other comedies on the list. A lot of it's...
Oh, Ben Shapiro, a YouTuber?
Conan O'Brien's on there.
Oh, Conan. Yeah, Conan is... But Conan is mega famous, dude.
We're definitely in good company, I gotta say. It's pretty cool.
Is Ben Shapiro a YouTuber? No, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I know about Ben Shapiro is that he likes a dry pussy. The dry pussy experience. But anyway, it's a lot of like politics and stuff. But hey, here we are, number 27. I mean, God bless. Let's go.
Pretty amazing.
Next year, higher.
That's right.
Next year, we're taking out Call Her Daddy by Barstool Sports, number 26. Yeah, Dax Shepard, more like Dax. I'm going to shepherd you into the grave, like just your career, not because I'm going to pass you on the charts. Too much?
Too much.
Yeah. No, I love Dax.
I think
is
if
awesome.
you want to make it on the list, you probably shouldn't start by making more enemies.
Don't make enemies on the list. So I actually take back everything I said about Mark and Dax. I think they're great hosts. I think they're funny guys. If they ever want to have me on their podcast, I am 27 in the world, and I think I'd be a great asset to their show, and I'd love to be on the show. So thank you. And I am fans, and I don't mean any Ill will. Thank you. Today, we bow our heads for the loss of a great one. Leafy is here, was permanently banned from YouTube. And I have to say, I almost am impressed, I have to admit. The only other person I can remember being outright banned from YouTube is Alex Jones. And that was a long time ago. And before Alex, I can't recall really anybody. So it's almost a compliment to Leafy that he provoked that strong of a response from YouTube. So in a way, I tip my beanie to him for being that edgy. He was so edgy. I feel like he achieved what he wanted. He's just so edgy that YouTube said, no more Leafy, you're banned.
Right.
So, you know, first of all, I'm impressed. I mean, you did it, dude. You did it. So congratulations. And what we've done here before we kind of get into the details of all of this is we've prepared a little bit of a film, if you would. The life and times of Leafy was here. Semicolon, Leafy is no longer here, I believe is the name of the short film. And I'd like to play it for you now. And after that, we'll get into all the details. But I hope you guys enjoy this. You know, I would love, people saying, oh, Leafy, come back. I would love to see Leafy come back and try to exist in the landscape today. Like, the content that he was making would never fly on YouTube today. And you have to adapt and overcome the fact that, like, you can't even curse, bro. Like, I don't know. I'd like to see him try to make it come back.
Dude, I survived. I did the math earlier. I survived 143 days. I take that as a dub.
I tried everything else, bro. I tried emailing, I tried going through the normal system, crying on Twitter. The second it goes on trending, age restricted, crying on Twitter. Bro, it's like they're fucking with me. Like, I'm convinced that they get some sort of sick satisfaction from this or something. Crying on Twitter. Instantly age restricted, which I know I already said this in another video, but when your video gets age restricted, it gets removed off trending. Crying on Twitter. I think they get some sick satisfaction out of this. I think they get some sick satisfaction out of this. I'm not gonna bitch about this for 8 hours, but just know I could.
I don't think my videos are as harsh as they used to be, not even close, but I don't think the videos themselves were that toxic.
We saw this tweet of someone actually saying that they were going to kill Pokimane. Here's Leafy suggesting to use an HDR recon scope.
What caused this? What do you think happened? Like, if you had to guess, because you don't know anything.
I have no idea.
Pokimane isn't even attractive. There's really no other way of saying it. She's just not hot, dude. She's just really not hot. The average person on Twitch is more attractive than Pokimane. At least with the titty streamers, a lot of them are hot. Pokimane really doesn't have that going for her so much. I'm thinking 3 out of 10. If not, you know, actually Keemstar probably had it right.
Yeah, it was super random, dude.
To wrap up this video, I think this guy definitely took the dub. I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat him. I mean, I think there should be another award for the most creative ones and the most creative ways of pissing off the tier 3 subs. Anyways, whoever wins gets $500.
No, I had one, I think, warning.
When I have an idea or when I have a cow that just keeps producing milk, I'm just gonna keep milking it until the milk dries up and the cow has been milked to this point of complete utter exhaustion and at the same time complete utter efficiency. Until that point, until the cow is, it's not even dead, until the cow is non-existent. I'm assuming at this point some people are wondering when am I gonna stop, and the answer is never. I'm never going to stop, or if I had to be honest, most likely when I get banned. She has a boyfriend. Let me say that one more time. Dude, she has a boyfriend and you're fucking pathetic. After you guys get done donating to her, she goes and fucks someone else.
And I get a DM from one of his very close friends, and this is what they said to me. Honestly, Leafy liked you too, but he said he can't date anyone because it will make his female fans and sub to him.
Do you guys hear that? Do you guys fucking hear that? What the fuck is that? Do you guys hear that? What the fuck? Oh god. I don't understand. How are we winning right now? To all the people mad, dude, it's just luck. I think God just loves me. That's I don't know. God, this is like actual plot armor IRL. And this is like the simulation year for me. This is just, it's like going too well. Like actually too well.
Whoa. Am I already banned? Bro, I'm already banned.
Well, there you have it. A little bit up to speed here. I'm going to get into all the details of that, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, the first thing I had to tweet when I learned about this was that I had to tweet this. I would love to see Leafy try and exist in today's current landscape. When Slasher, this is when I first learned about it, when Slasher tweeted out, Leafy's YouTube account has been terminated due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy prohibiting content designed to harass, bully, or threaten. And you know, Leafy literally, that clip in the beginning of that edit, Leafy put at the end of all of his videos of me saying, I'd love to see Leafy try and exist in today's current landscape. It didn't bother me, actually. I thought it was funny and fair, you know, to try. But the problem is that when you invest so heavily in that, and then when you do get banned, you look like a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, dude. I was right. I mean, it's just, I feel like I'm not getting enough credit for that I was right. And like the dude, he invested so much in this meme. Every video. I was right the whole fucking time, dude. So, I mean, I feel like I get a little bit of a right to tweet this because a lot of people were angry somehow that I tweeted this. I would love to see Leafy try and exist in today's current climate.
And then some people were saying that you're celebrating his ban.
How am I celebrating? I'm literally, am I not entitled, after this guy put this in every single one of his videos for what, 140 days or whatever he said, that I don't even get to it? I have a moral obligation to tweet this. Do you understand? I have a personal obligation to tweet this.
Mm-hmm.
It's been not celebrating, dude. It's like ordained by God. You know, as the host of the number 27 podcast of the United States, I am obligated to tweet this out because it's written like poetry. I mean, come on. So people are angry that I just can't win. You know what I mean? It's like in some people's minds, there's literally no way for me to win. The dude is trying to clown on me for like 3 or 4 months, and then I'm proven right, tweet it out, and somehow I'm still the bad fucking guy. But okay, I can handle that, you know. So here's a timeline, because he went on Drama Alert. And I've seen a lot of people saying in defense of Leafy that A, he should have got a warning first, is one thing I keep hearing. B, it's somehow like some kind of free speech thing, and we should all be worried because all of us can be
next.
All of us could be next now that YouTube's banned Leafy. My personal opinion on this, which I'll try to prove to you guys, is that the only thing that surprised me is that YouTube didn't ban him sooner. And I'm not saying that because I'm saying I'm agreeing with their decision. I'm just saying he clearly violated all of their rules.
Mm.
And he even went as far as to taunt them. He literally says at one point, "I will never stop making Pokey videos until they ban me."
Mm-hmm.
He literally said that.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why everybody's so shocked and surprised by the fact that he got banned and how they're trying to make it into this whole big social issue. It's just not. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about, and you can make up your own decision. So first of all, one of the things that I constantly hear is that he was banned without any warning. Here he's on Drama Alert.
Did you have any strikes prior to your channel being terminated? Because I know you got some in the past, but like you complained to YouTube and they reversed them so that they made a mistake.
No, I had one, I think, warning, but I had no strikes besides that. So yeah, it was super random, dude.
What do you think a warning means? That doesn't sound like it was random at all.
A warning sounds like a warning to me.
A warning literally means that you're on thin ice.
Mm-hmm.
It was super random, bro. They told me not to do that, and they gave me an official warning. I was so shocked. I totally didn't see this coming. I was blocked. I had a bunch of videos removed. I had a warning. I totally didn't see this coming. Do you think it's ironic that Leafy was using our like the content nuke template that we used on Keemstar.
I think it's ironic and not cool to steal our original idea.
Right. Well, what I was thinking was that it was ironic that he nuked himself. Because you got to understand the power of nuclear energy. You can't just have a Manhattan Project and not know how to handle the material safely. Because he tried to destroy Pokey, but in the end, Leafy's channel's banned.
Yeah.
Just something that's kind of funny to point out. Anyway, let's continue forth. Here we go.
Well, you were uploading videos with a Pokemon thumbnail, right? But then the content was you teaching your, your viewers about investments in the stock market. So
yeah, the whole joke of those videos was just that, it looks that toxic, but I don't think the videos themselves were that toxic.
So this is another argument I hear is that, yes, I made 15 videos about Pokemon in the thumbnail and title. But if you actually watch the videos, I was talking about investing or whatever he was talking about. But again, that is a violation of the community guidelines. You can't have misleading thumbnails and titles where you say, you can't say Pokemon, see your sponsors later, lol, and then not even talk about it. So that in itself is a violation. I'm trying to dig into how he actually did get banned. Because like I said in the beginning, like YouTube is super conservative with this stuff. Like I know that they tend to not really do these kinds of things. So I'm trying to see all the things. So here's one. Bye bye Pokemon, haha. Someone says someone needs to kill Pokemon. And it has 1,400 likes. That doesn't seem very funny. That to me seems like extraordinarily fucked up. And Leafy responded, HDR Recon Scope. I don't know. When I saw this, does anyone really think this is funny or cool? I mean, it's kind of horrifically irresponsible and disgusting.
It seems to me like he does, but you have to acknowledge that this is so irresponsible of you to even engage in a comment like that. Even if his response is not technically serious because he's mentioning whatever it is. Just the fact that he's even engaging in a comment like that, you can't. You have a responsibility. You can't do that because you're promoting it.
I mean, I would block this person.
Right.
If I saw that, if on a video I was making fun of someone. But the thing is, a comment like this probably had like maybe a few likes, and then he responded to it, and then it got thousands.
Exactly why I'm saying it. You can't even engage in something like this because then you're validating it and you're bringing more attention to it.
If I'm YouTube and I see this, I'm like, this kid.
It's dangerous.
This is horrific. I mean, this is just crazy. I'm sorry. This is crazy. I mean, this alone is like horrific. I don't know. That's a strike for sure. Immediately. I know it's on Twitter, but I don't know, dude. You can't do that. That's fucked up. Like just from a humanistic perspective from Pokemon, if I was her, I would just be like, dude, what?
I would be very disturbed and actually scared for myself.
It's like, dude, you can make fun of me, but like now people are saying I'm gonna kill her, and you think that's some kind of funny joke. I mean, you don't know who that person is, or the 1,400 people who liked that tweet. And that's also part of the thing about when you make 15 videos about someone, even if you're not talking about them in the video, you're just riling people up and getting them all crazy. And it's like Pokemon is turned into this inhuman monster that people just can just say, I want to kill her. And that's somehow a funny joke. Okay, so that to me is horrific. So it looks like we're already up to 2 strikes with misleading thumbnails. We've got death threats on Twitter. We've got harassment, 15 videos about someone. And then, I mean, once again, if I'm YouTube and I see something like this clip here.
Making a few videos on Pokemon. I'm assuming at this point some people are wondering when am I going to stop, and the answer is never. I'm never going to stop, or if I had to be honest, most likely when I get banned or just complete utter burnout. I mean, that's usually been my style. I hope this isn't shocking to anyone, but moderation has never been my style. When I have an idea or when I have a cow that just keeps producing milk, I'm just going to keep milking it until the milk dries up, and the cow has been milked to this point of complete utter exhaustion. and at the same time, complete utter efficiency. Until that point, until the cow is, it's not even dead, until the cow is non-existent, until I've grinded up the bones of the cow and used the hoofs into a big stew.
Anyway, yada, yada, yada. He says he's never going to stop until he's banned, right? He said that, right?
Sounds pretty self-aware. Sounds like someone who shouldn't be surprised.
That's my point. Now all of a sudden when he got banned, he's acting like he doesn't understand why it happened. He literally said, I will never stop until I get banned. Oh, and then, so I have a feeling that this next one had a big reason why he was banned.
I just spent two...
So in one of his videos about Pokey, he made up a game for his audience to go raid her Discord and see how quickly they could get banned. And he even went as far to link the URL in the video of the Discord and offered a cash prize to whoever could get banned the fastest. I mean, this is a direct call to action in a video to his audience to go harass somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, this is not a mystery.
No.
I mean, this is really
hours doing that. I hope you guys enjoyed that segment or something like that. To wrap up this video, I think this guy definitely took the dub. I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat him. I mean...
So here he puts the Discord link, and he says to everybody, go join her Discord. And at one point, he did offer a cash prize, didn't he? Or was that before?
I think it's coming up right after that.
Oh, okay. This is him trying to do a speed run.
I think he might have mathematically solved the Pokemon Discord ban speedrun, but hey, maybe someone else will beat him. I don't know. I don't think someone will, to be honest. Even though this guy definitely gets the win for the speedrunning award, I think there should be another award for the most creative ones and the most creative ways of pissing off the tier 3 subs. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I tried to win that award myself today. I tried doing the reptile and the Kim Jong-un shit, but it just didn't work. I mean, I guess this is kind of like a game of seeing who can, like, piss the closest to the electric fence. And dude, I didn't even get 2 messages out. Like, I thought reptile would work. Same with Kim Jong-un. I guess not, but whatever, man. Anyways, whoever wins gets $500, and I'll also buy them
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I've never seen anyone engage in something like that and just not even try to hide it.
Zach, do you have a soundbite of him saying, I don't know why, or anything like that? That would be a great time.
Literally,
okay. I'll take that. I'll take what I can get in this case. So, is it a mystery? Is it a mystery that Leafy was banned? No. So, with this, that's like 5 strikes I can count on my hand. And like really flagrant shit, too. So, you know, I've got... This is really horrific behavior. I mean, I don't want this shit on YouTube.
I just feel like if any one of us would do this stuff, we would get banned, and it's pretty clear to us.
Yeah.
Because I see people like Scares or other YouTubers expressing concern that they feel like this is a red flag because they could be next. I haven't seen any of you guys do this stuff, you know? I haven't seen anyone else do this kind of stuff, so...
It's the 15 videos, it's the misleading thumbnails, it's the joking about killing her, it's encouraging the audience to go raid her Discord and try to get banned and giving a cash prize. I mean, dude, there's this whole thing of like, they came for Leafy and you laughed, and next they came for you and nobody was there. It's like, dude, no. The guy definitely had it coming.
I mean, pretty much his whole channel seems like an experiment. Like he was checking how far he can push it before he gets banned.
I think he should just own it.
Yeah.
I don't know why he has to act like a little bitch now and act like he's all surprised and act like he's the martyr of YouTube. I thought you were some edgy fucking kid that didn't give a shit about anything, and now all of a sudden you care? Where's the apathy now, dude? Just don't be a little bitch and own the fact that you got a speed run ban and that you've got the world record, and I'll give you props for that. I mean, I'll give you props for that. But the fact is that you're trying to have it both ways. You're trying to have your cake and eat it too, where you're like, I'm going to keep doing this until I get banned. And on the other hand, you go on Twitter and cry and bitch on Drama Alert about how you're a fucking martyr. And what I'm surprised is that so many people fall for it when you were clearly just trying to get banned. You just got to own that. Stop being a fucking bitch. He's such a baby-ass bitch. Crying. I can't believe so many people bought it. I mean, dude, you guys really want the kind of content where creators go put your Discord and give a cash prize for whoever can find the most creative way to harass you? Really? Scarce? Maybe they don't know about all this stuff. I'm assuming.
I don't think they do.
Yeah. But again, so why are they giving him so much benefit of the doubt? I just don't get it. It's fucking Leafy, dude. I would like to congratulate him on the speedrun YouTube ban. That I'll definitely give him props for. But the fact that he's out here crying like a little fucking bitch. Dude, what happened to the edgy cool kid apathy, dude? You know? What the fuck, dude? Anyway, he goes on. I wish Keemstar would have told him. Because I remember when Keemstar got his, he blocked the podcast. I love that he preemptively blocked the podcast, Twitter, Keemstar. Because when Keemstar got his 2-week suspension, he cried and apologized. And he's like, YouTube, I'm so sorry. I now understand there are rules that we need to follow. But at the same time, he's interviewing Leafy being like, this is outrageous. He's a martyr. Like, dude. Here, let's watch Keemstar cry about the rules here.
To also spread the message out to the community of what the rules are.
Oh.
Because
you should
when I uploaded that video, I didn't think I was breaking the rules.
Oh.
But that is how strict YouTube is on the bullying and harassment guidelines. And I understand where they're coming from. They're trying to make the platform better for creators. And based on talking to them, I understand that I broke the rules and that I am sorry.
Oh, he's sorry. He's so sorry he broke the rules. Fast forward to him talking to Leafy. This is outrageous. What did you do? I don't understand. I mean, dude, your buddy Leafy could have used your insight, man. You had an awakening. Why didn't you tell Leafy about it?
Well, isn't it interesting
I'm
that
the fucking bad guy.
Keem is the one that kind of like instigated this whole thing. So he kind of baited Leafy into getting into kamikazing his channel in a way.
Dan, 1,000,000,000%. Who benefits from this? Keemstar. Who started the Pokimane rumor that she has a boyfriend? Keemstar. Keemstar basically got Leafy banned or put him up to it. I feel like Keemstar totally puppet mastered Leafy. He's using Leafy to every end he wants. Let's see. He went on Drama Alert. He gave him an exclusive interview. Now he's on Storyfire, which I'm pretty sure Keemstar is or Dumpster Fire. I don't know. Is it Dumpster Fire or Storyfire? Anyway, I genuinely couldn't remember the name. And so now Keemstar, who owns Dumpster Fire, Leafy is on that platform. Huge W for Keemstar, right? He's going on his podcast, Your Mom's
Basement.
Yeah, Your Mom's Basement. And so I feel like Keemstar is benefiting greatly from all of this. And he got Leafy to go out there and stir up all this drama for him to report on Drama Alert. And now his channel's banned, and Keemstar's like, I had no idea that YouTube could do this. And meanwhile, he literally posted a video on Twitter saying, I am so sorry that I did this, and now I understand the rules. Dude, Keemstar fucked you, Leafy. Like, he used you, abused you, and spit you out and wiped his ass with you and milked you for every dime and dollar. It's crazy how you don't see that. It's crazy how you don't see that to me. But enjoy your mom's basement or whatever, and I'm sure that Keemstar will benefit greatly from you being on Dumpster Fire.
I'm the fucking bad guy.
Right. That's what I think too. Totally. Yeah, it's nice to hear him say that for once.
I think we're at break time.
Okay. When we come back, Keemstar threatened to sue us. So I don't want to linger too long on this, but I had to address this because it's just so good. So we'll throw it to a quick break, and when we come back, Keemstar is suing us. Thank you very much to ExpressVPN for sponsoring us. ExpressVPN lets you access the internet as if you're using it in any country you choose. That means that if you want to watch...
Can prove that in a court of law without a shadow of a doubt. Deal alone, 1 year's salary is astronomical. Like, I can't say what that is, but it's
From what I assume, I think it makes sense. I think you. I don't know. I'll tell you offline about it.
Okay.
I don't wanna...
By the way, these are all the same guys who were like so up in arms about the fact that I mentioned G Fuel. Oh wait, here. There's actually one more part. I want
he also put a bunch of information out there that is like it's false, right? Like it's not reality. And you know, he did it in a way to hurt me. Like, so when you go to court, you have to prove that this person had malicious intent. I can prove that he had malicious intent. I can prove that he did this so my sponsors would drop me, right? Like, I can prove that in a court of law without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm going to take your kid's college fund, and it's making me happy.
We love Keemstar. He's taking the Teddy Fresh, and he's taking Theodore's college fund away, which is making him happy. Now, these are the same guys that thought the fact that I mentioned G Fuel was basically I crucified Jesus Christ. I opened Pandora's box, right? Committed the greatest crime. But here's Keemstar saying he's going to sue me and take my college kids' fund away, and somehow they don't have any problem with that, right? That's fine. Now, here's the thing. Keemstar has such a hilarious misunderstanding of how the law works that I just want to look in this camera and say, Keemstar, you are so and that's not defamation. That's true. That's provably true. I could prove that beyond a shadow of a doubt. You are the most alive. And let me tell you, I know exactly what you do, bro. It's so this is what Keemstar does. He misrepresents what people say to the point of lying about them to provoke a response and create drama. But I just have to literally, first of all, Keemstar, tell me one thing. How is it that you're going to prove damages when you fucking said this?
And because of all the hate that G Fuel recently got from your stupid fucking video, I got in contact with them. I'm no longer with G Fuel anymore. I walked away.
What? You walked away, and somehow you want to blame me for damages? See, this is why you're so is because you want to act like a tough guy. You want to act like you're in control and that you're some great mastermind. When G Fuel dropped you like a paint bag of that you are. And so you had to go on and be like, I dropped you. But see, now good luck suing me when you're on record saying I walked away. But not that it even matters, because you don't even understand what defamation is. You see, when you go to court, defamation is not proven by trying to cause damages. You what did Shoes Nice say?
I can't remember.
Let me explain. Sit down, Keemstar. Let me give you a little education. See, I've been through this. I know a little bit something about it. Lots of people always try to cause damage. You could make that argument about almost anybody that says anything negative about anybody. I mean, Keemstar, go look at your channel. 90%, 100% of your videos is saying horrible things about people that is probably going to prevent them from getting sponsors. Defamation is proven when somebody knowingly lies about you. That's what you have to prove, not that I was trying to get your sponsors dropped. You like literally just read online. I know you sound tough when you're trying to impress all these fucking 12-year-olds around you about that you know what about how legal shit works, but here, no, let me give you an example of what actual defamation is. Imagine you go on your drama alert and you say Ethan steals money, and then I go and I correct the record, and the owner of the game says, no, Ethan didn't steal the money. That was meant for him. And then that video stays up. See, that is actionable defamation, because you know that it's wrong and you keep it up. And therefore, therefore, I can charge you for the damages it causes. Did that make sense, Hila? See, that's defamation. You have no understanding, no concept of what that means. I welcome you to sue me, dude. I would get that thrown out so fucking fast and easy on a summary. I wouldn't have to go to summary judgment, Keemstar. I could get that gone on motion to dismiss on the pleadings. And I could probably countersue for charges too, because it's just such a fucking like it's like a malicious, meritless lawsuit. And the good thing is, I actually have talked to an attorney, and he says that what Keemstar did do about me is actionable. But I've been through it, and I it's just not worth it. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. But but if he wanted to go as far as to sue us, then I would definitely, once we're there, I would of course sue him for defamation, which actually is, it actually is defamation. It's just, this is Keemstar trying to sue me for defamation. You know what I mean? I just get so fired up by what a fucking idiot he is. And he's just so eager to try to prove how in control and everything. And I mean, this is Keemstar really at the end of the day. I mean, dude, the guy is such a fucking loser. It's hard to even fathom. And how he surrounds himself with all these kids that just like, dude did a podcast from inside someone's closet talking about how he's going to sue me. I mean, Jesus, man.
But anyway, I'm the #1 supporter of cancel culture.
Say that again? You're coming in quiet.
But I'm the #1 supporter of cancel culture.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, dude, that's literally all you do. If you could just sue someone based on damages, you would be obliterated.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that I welcome you to try to sue me, Keemstar. I mean, come at me.
Prove it.
Yeah, prove it. Okay. By the way, I love how he goes, I've got 3 lawyers. I've got a whole legal team working around the clock. Maybe you should look into what I'm saying, because you might be getting ripped off, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, yeah, we'll need a retainer of $20,000 a month.
I'm going to take your kid's college fund, and it's making me happy.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I welcome you to try to that. Yes.
Go fuck yourself, you little hustling little bitch.
Okay, calm down, Keemstar. We're just trying to have a civil debate. You know, I love how he goes, I'm taking the Teddy Fresh. It reminds me of Matt Haas. He said the same thing. He literally said the same thing. Matt Haas goes, I'm taking your YouTube channel. That's what he said to us. I'm taking your YouTube channel. It's going to be called, I'm going to own H3H3 Productions now. Yeah, you might want to hook up with him, Keem. He has good experience trying to sue us.
I'm literally going to take the Teddy Fresh away.
I think it would be in good hands. I think he'd be a really good designer based on the evil assets.
I'm the fucking bad guy.
Yes, Keemstar. That's what I'm trying to say. He's finally talking sense. Anyway. And I do want to make one final point on Keemstar. Since I'm here, I haven't talked about them in so long, so indulge me if you would, please, Hila. I know this isn't your cup of tea, but because Keemstar is so anti-platforming, Keemstar is so anti-deplatforming, he's such a free speech warrior, and everyone should be able to do and say whatever they want, even if that includes making death threats against somebody. I would like to draw your attention to
Britbong Returns, but at the moment I go by Mr. BTFO. Mainly I had to change my name because people were literally non-stop trying to flag me down. I've had people targeting me, impersonating me, trying to get into my accounts and go after me and my family, and partially some of this is due to Keemstar. Because I made a video on one of his friends, he went after me big time.
I have been like fucking with you non-stop, taking down your Twitches, taking down your Twitters, taking down every social media platform you have,
Can you turn it up
Mr.
a little
Bong. And I've been owning you.
He went after everything. He went after anything that I could make money online, tried to get me taken off Stream Me when he owned a percentage. He went after my Twitter, my YouTube, my Twitch, and I was doing really well on all of these, by the way. He is just non-stop had people going after me. I mean, Keemstar himself in this video admits to going after my finances, anywhere I can make money. He's taken down my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube multiple times, and
I am your god, and I mean that.
That sounds healthy. I am your god.
fucking God. Because anything you create, I fucking destroy like that. And I've been doing it over and over and over and over again.
But he was going after my family as well. All because I exposed people that he didn't want exposed. Angry grandpa's son who kept monetizing his dad's death consistently. And people wanted to make videos on the guy, but they have been too scared to. I've tried to tell multiple YouTubers about this. I've tried to send them the clip. They don't give a shit because I'm not relevant anymore.
All right? Your Twitter's gone. Your fucking Twitches gone. Your YouTube channel gone.
So hold on, let me get something clear. Leafy was banned on YouTube, but he still has accounts elsewhere. So is that deplatforming?
It's not full deplatforming, no. I mean,
so what do you call it when you are celebrating the removal of someone from Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and every platform? What do you call that?
Deplatforming.
That's what it's called. It's called deplatforming. Also, I would like to note that he is celebrating. He is groveling in his victory. Yes, Keemstar, the champion of free speech.
I am untouchable, but you are not. You've lost everything. You live with your mom and dad, all right? Live with your mom and dad and make no money because every little outlet that you had to make a few bucks is shut down by me. And I'm going to continue doing it over and over and over
He's so
again.
Desperate for
because
control. He's got a fetish for like power and control. It's just creepy as fuck. This video so creepy. I feel like this really gives you a glimpse into the kind of dude he is. I mean, the dude doesn't stand for anything. Like he just did a whole episode with Leafy about how, what does it mean? Deplatforming. Oh, you didn't deserve it. You don't stand for anything about what other than what benefits you. Because how can that same dude go on and say this to someone else?
Mm-hmm.
It's literally incompatible.
Have something you don't have. I have friends that work at Twitter. Friends.
That's literally what he accuses me of.
That work at Twitch. Friends that work at YouTube.
That's literally what he accuses me of, that he's openly saying.
It's because that's what he does, so he assumes other people are like that too.
Right.
You know?
But why is it that I am somehow George Soros of YouTube, and people just, it's crazy the pass he gets from the commentary community, who's just super, they somehow just don't.
They're afraid of him.
Yeah, right. But like, dude, he literally is always accusing me. I mean, his whole conspiracy theory is that I got Leafy's video shut down because I took a picture with Susan once, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Which I'll never understand. All these people that think that you got Leafy's video removed, if you had that power, why wouldn't you do that to Keem? You fucking hate Keem 1,000 times more than Leafy.
Oh, that's for sure. And and by the way, I do want to say,
who cares about Leafy?
I do want to say for the record that I was really not bothered by Leafy's meme. It didn't bother me. I swear to God, you may not believe me, but I totally just thought it's fine. I mean, it's fine. He can do that. It's fine.
The meme.
Yeah. Oh, and then the meme had transformed too, where people were like, "I'd like to see Leafy over at my house for tea." Like people were just turned it into this whole crazy meme where it took all these different turns and stuff, and it took on a life of its own, and that's fine. Keemstar is an evil. Well, you know, my thing is that I think Keemstar just totally used and abused and disposed of Leafy. So, yeah, Keemstar's a piece of shit. And he's just a total fucking hypocrite in the worst way possible.
I am fucking untouchable, but you are not. And the proof that you're not untouchable is all your accounts that have been shut down for the last couple months. And I'm gonna start fucking with your boys too. Untouchable. Remember that. Untouchable, Brit Bong. Untouchable. You can't do shit to me, but I've done a lot to you. When I say I'm going to fucking own you, I mean it because I've done it over and over and over again. I've done it all summer, bro. Where's your Twitter?
So
Where's your Twitch? Where's your YouTube? They're gone. I'm gonna keep fucking with you. I've been in internet wars before you were even on the internet, kid. You're a fucking rookie.
No one cares. I get banned. No one tells people that I've been banned. No one.
Is that it? I know there was more. Yeah, I guess that's it. So I mean, again, the dude doesn't give a shit about deplatforming. He'll do it to anybody else. You know what I mean? Same thing with the whole thing about how I can't believe you went after my sponsors. I mean, you've always done that. I mean, and then J Station, it's like, okay, everyone says, yeah, I know nobody likes Leafy, but like, do we really want to get rid? I mean, Keemstar, YouTube needs to delete this channel. Stop J Station. Once again, the biggest fucking hypocrite. Just, I mean, it's beyond hypocrisy. It's just plain sociopathy. It's pure. He stands for literally nothing.
And what was the J Station? That was over him faking his girlfriend's death?
Dude, J Station was a fucking dumpster fire, dude. He did all kinds of crap.
Right.
He faked his girlfriend's death. He did Ouija boards with people who just passed away. I mean, he's a shitty dude.
Right, yeah.
But again, doesn't the same logic apply to J Station as it does to Leafy? Of course. If you're really a free speech absolute, like if this is what it is, then this is what it is. But no.
I'm the fucking bad guy.
This is from 6 months ago? Is that right? Who took this? Is this really from 6 months ago?
I think so.
6 months ago. This isn't even that old. He was for deplatforming J Station 6 months ago, you guys. Do you see how substanceless this man is? He stands for nothing.
Garbage.
Garbage. Holy crap. I can't believe that was just 6 months ago. I thought he'd be like, yeah, it was old. I changed my mind. Like he did about the that one clip of him trying to get this one team's sponsors canceled. He goes, it was old. It was different back then.
February 4th, 2020.
Yeah, this just happened.
Oops.
Yeah. Here he is talking about J Station. Let's see what he says.
Miller Spirit Box Challenge at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
speaks about Ariana Grande.
Yes.
That's right. J Station uploaded a fake video pretending that he was talking to Matt.
Going to pretend to actually be outraged by anything. I have no feelings or emotions, though. Literally just trying to pretend so that I can so that you think that I'm a human being.
Mac Miller, and Mac Miller was saying, tell Ariana I love her. And again, why was he not canceled? Because he has children, fans, children watching.
Oh my God, I'm drowning in irony, dude.
In fact, he's
fucking
setting
kidding
such
me?
a bad example to these children. Recently, Kobe Bryant just passed away, and one of J Station's fans decided to upload his own video of calling Kobe Bryant.
So wait, hold on. You're holding him responsible for what his fans do?
Interesting.
I mean, what the... Guys, do you not see what a
with a video titled "Calling Kobe Bryant at 3 a.m." Oh my God, he actually answered he's alive. And actually, a couple months ago, J Station uploaded another video, and you're gonna think this is fake, but this is on YouTube. This is real, and there were no consequences to this. J Station uploaded this video titled "I bought a slave off the dark web, and I finally unmasked the slave off the dark web." And to make matters worse, the so-called slave he bought on the dark web is a black gentleman.
Uh-oh, Keemstar. Don't get me started about race.
I'm not a Democrat.
Well, that's for sure. Oh, here's another one. What is this, Ian?
And I know other
trying to cancel Shane Dawson. Let's see.
YouTube creators are deathly afraid that this is going to cause another ad apocalypse. So we're just hoping that YouTube can somehow do something to like fix this or have some accountability for some of this stuff that happened on their platform.
What?
Because quite frankly, YouTube taking Shane's apology and putting it on #1 trending doesn't really look that good for YouTube. Not gonna lie. Moving on.
This was this video was from 2 months ago of him begging YouTube to hold Shane responsible. I mean, dude, you are literally empty inside. You are for deplatforming people you don't like. You are for removing sponsors from people you don't like whenever it benefits you. And then you'll act like this perfect fucking victim, this perfect martyr for all of those things. I mean, hypocrisy doesn't even describe what you are. Jesus, man. How do you even show your face, bro? It's just embarrassing. How embarrassing to be Keemstar. It's got to be one of the most embarrassing things in the world to look in the mirror and just be like, damn, I'm Keemstar? No wonder he's so angry. Every morning, can you imagine you wake up and you're like, oh, fuck, not that guy again. And you look in the mirror, you're like, oh, okay, feeling pretty good. Oh, fuck, I'm Keemstar? You see this shit on my face? It's crazy, man. What a douche. So that's pretty much it, eh? Oh, and then he has the balls. Let's see. So he has the balls to tweet out that he's mad because him using Leafy didn't work out as good as he wanted. He goes, Leafy interviews only 10 out of 10. No way. Monetized.
And that means he's referring to the performance of it on YouTube.
Yeah, you can see here he shows everything.
I just don't think many people understand what that means.
Oh, yeah. Well, he tweets it all the time. He has like a leaderboard, and so it tells you how your video is performing in comparison to your last 10 videos. And his Leafy interview was performing 10 out of 10, the worst performing one. And so Keemstar's like, hold on, I got my buddy banned for this interview, and it literally didn't even get me that many views. It must be that I'm being suppressed. Yeah, it must be. God, can you imagine? This is Keemstar every morning. Oh, fuck, not that asshole again. No good? I think it's funny. Expect more laughter.
So why are you putting out fake news to try to cancel me, bro?
What's that, Kim?
So why are you putting out fake news to try to cancel me, bro?
No, I think everything I said is true. I mean, go ahead and sue me for defamation like you want. I mean, I don't think
not true.
I don't think you understand what defamation is, to be perfectly honest, because the way you described it is not what defamation is.
Prove it.
I mean, you said you wanted to sue me. What do I have to prove?
But I'm the #1 supporter of cancel culture.
Right.
We know that now.
Right. I mean, yeah, we just showed that. Without it beyond a shadow of a doubt, that's true. All right. Thank you, Keemstar. That was cathartic. How do you think that went? I haven't talked about this stuff in a while, so, you know, they're just both of them. I mean, Leafy's a bitch. He just doesn't own it. He's going to cry. And Keemstar actually just fucking used Leafy like I want to say a used tampon. You know what I mean? He just took it out of his vag and tried to flush it, but you're not supposed to flush tampons. So he clogged the toilet, and then he had to reach in and get the tampon out and dispose of it properly. What was that? Was that Vin Diesel?
Am I right or wrong?
All right, we can't get back into this. Let's move on. So we've got now our final segment that I'm very excited about, the Karen tier list. You guys are aware of the phenomenon of Karen, I'm sure. How would you describe it? It's like women who... Is it white women? Is it specifically white women?
I think so, yeah.
I feel like it is. It's like entitled white women who just...
I mean, we have like 20 videos or something, and they're all white women, so yeah.
It is a phenomenon, I have to say, of just entitled white women that just like feel like the rules and ordinary society doesn't apply to them for some reason.
Well, before we get started, I do want to say I'm sorry to all the cool Karens out there. Because their name is just ruined forever.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't know, how do you live as a Karen right now?
Yeah, I mean, you were living, like, up until 2 years ago, you were just living a normal life as a Karen, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, your name's Karen?
I don't even know how it happened. Like, why Karen?
Yeah, I'm hoping for them this meme is kind of dying out, and in a couple of years they'll be able to go back to normal life.
Yeah.
But if all of a sudden Ethan was like a douche, like every Ethan was a douche, I'd be like, damn.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only douche. Now I fucked up my whole name, all my name bearers.
Is there like a nickname that Karens can adopt to avoid the Karen label? It's not really like a...
Oh, you want like a K-Dog or some shit?
K-Dog, sure.
Kiki.
Kiki, okay.
So
Carrie.
So what our objective here is today is that we've got 18 Karen, of the most infamous Karen videos. A lot of these I haven't seen. And I want to rank them on a tier list from S to F. Now, how do we decide on the power scale of a Karen? Basically, just by how Karen she is, right? Like, how bad is she as a Karen? Or good, depending on how you define it. But does that make sense? To do the criteria make sense?
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you know, sometimes the way that the Karen energy expresses itself can vary quite a bit. You know, there's kind of the more psychotic freakouts, the racist ones. There's like the anti-mask ones, and so
yeah,
you know, there's got to be kind of like a through line there somehow.
I agree. I think it's just the general insanity of the Karen. But let's watch our first one. If this winds up on YouTube, I'm suing you. That sounds pretty good.
Well, here we are.
Sounds like Keemstar.
Taking my money. So you need to give me my cash. And if I end up on YouTube, I will personally sue your ass.
I'm just documenting it.
Get it back and give me my money.
Oh, it's a group of Karens.
I'm not laughing, ma'am.
Yes, you are. You want me to show you on my phone that you are?
Please.
That you are what? Laughing? If we end up on YouTube, I will sue you.
I'm not putting it on YouTube. I'm documenting.
Dude, that baby is so unfazed. I feel like they must be like this all the time. You know?
Oh, we're going to end up.
It will not go to
I will sue
Facebook.
you.
All right. That is
Didn't say
perfectly
Reddit.
fine.
Yeah, because you can't record if you
Didn't
don't
say
want to be
Reddit.
recorded. And let me tell you, my attorney, I love you.
Okay.
And I'm calling Sears too.
Okay.
What? And what's your point? You have a job. What's your point?
I wish I knew what they were
You
fighting
need to
about.
shut your damn mouth and stay out of it. I have kids too. Did you get your money? Bye. You can quit recording me before I knock it out of your fucking hand.
Bye.
Knock it out of her hand.
Knock it out of her head. I don't know what they were fighting about. Let's see. Maybe it's in here. Yeah, I mean, the 3 Karen combo was pretty scary.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't have any starting point and I don't know what they're fighting about, I'm going to put her at a C. Maybe a B.
They were pretty scary.
Yeah, they were scary.
No, I
I
think
wouldn't
that's
want to
knowing what's to come. I would say, yeah, maybe B, maybe B.
I'm just
but
gonna
it's
put 'em at
definitely-
C
It's kind
'cause
of a baseline.
I
You're
vote
right.
A on this one.
Well,
Really?
Just
Juanila. I think it's A tier.
Yeah,
Really?
they're pretty terrifying. If I was
All
a
right.
girl,
Okay, I'll put it up to B then.
I'd be worried stepping outside of that store.
Yeah, they were threatening her and shit. Okay. So let's
Fair
give her a
enough,
B. And extra points for the baby being there. A Karen in the making. Okay, so we got another one. Let's see. Karen gets kicked out of a plane for refusing a mask. Now, anti-mask Karens are some of my favorite breed, so this should be good. Oh, everyone's clapping.
Racism at its best. Right? Wow, you're really videotaping it? You don't even know what's going on. You're videotaping it.
Drunk ass.
Drunk ass.
Keep walking.
To my mother like
Oh my
that.
God, just go.
Well,
What did she
can you
say
turn it
about
up a little bit, Dan? I feel like it's maybe too quiet. Oh, did she say something about racism?
Or did I?
Yeah, she did. She said that this was racism that was happening. to her.
Oh, everybody's white. Or, well, here's one black girl, but...
Well, it's racism against white people. That's what
yeah,
she's saying.
but I was just saying, like, everybody there is
Oh, everybody
white.
else. That's a good point.
I mean, who's...
I just really, I mean, that one I really enjoyed.
White
the-
on white hate crimes.
Right, right. I really enjoyed the second one that tries to start arguing. The cop is just like, all right.
Just
fuck
shoves
outta
her.
here. Yeah.
I mean, I don't... Again, the mask thing, obviously they had it up to here with her. This is her clapping. That's awesome. I think just because it got resolved pretty quick there, so I'm going to have to give her a D.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, it was pretty epic to see her go though.
I enjoyed it. I mean, don't get me wrong, but like this girl would fucking... This girl compared to her and her whole gaggle of Karens scared me straight.
Yeah.
This is fun. I like this.
I'm going to go D.
Was that a soundbite?
I have a feeling that was a soundbite.
That was a soundbite.
Do you know me? No, I know who lives here and who doesn't. You know who lives here? Yeah. You know who lives here? Yeah, I do. How do you know that I don't live here? Let me tell you how. Because I was here when this neighborhood was built, and I knew every single person who bought in here.
Are you
I've lived here since 2010?
Are you serious right now?
I'm so serious.
So you know everybody that?
You know everyone that lives in my neighborhood.
You live here?
We do live
Yes.
here,
That's great if you live here. Do you live here?
Yes, bitch.
What?
Okay, so where?
I'm not giving you my address.
Dude.
Oh wow, this is a high rank for me.
Oh my
Because it's like how could you possibly presume to know everybody
Yeah.
that lives in a neighborhood?
And you can see on her face the moment she sees she's wrong, but then she can't give up. She's
Yeah.
gotta like keep
Totally.
pushing.
Oh, she's like, you might live here, not
Yeah.
you. And also like, why do you care if they're at the pool? I the whole thing is just like one of those things like wow, this gives me big Karen vibes. I mean, these girls were scarier. So how does this is kind of our
Those
benchmark.
gotta go up. I still
So maybe they go up to an A.
uneasy about those girls.
Maybe they go up to an A and she goes to a B.
Yeah.
Because she really encapsulates the Karen. These people were more just, I guess these were super Karens. I don't know what to say. You're right.
Man, if I'm being honest, they could even be S.
Well,
for
we don't
me.
know yet.
Whoa,
We
whoa,
can't
whoa,
say
whoa,
that.
whoa, whoa.
No, we have to reserve S. We
Yeah.
can't do that.
There's more
But
to
you're
come.
right.
There's more
Those
to
are
come.
pretty scary. All right, next up, let me see. Here, let's see who's our next Karen face. Right here, welcome the new challenger. This girl. I love this. This is awesome.
Hey, hit F a couple times on Photoshop to full screen it.
Yeah, one sec. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's not it. There we go. Alrighty, Karen. The next Karen on our docket is Paper Karen, whatever that means. Let me see your papers, she says.
Can you move around my walk area? And can you step away? You're too close to me right now. And you're not wearing a mask. Can you step away?
Can you show me your papers?
What?
What?
Can you move away?
No, can you show me your papers?
Can you move away?
Homeland No, I wanna see your Security? papers.
You want to see my papers?
Yes.
Your immigration. Yeah.
Your papers, Mariposa.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a bitch.
She's got such an evil.
That's super
Look.
Karen, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me see your papers.
Yikes.
Like such a power.
Gross.
Like you have no.
Disgusting.
You have no, and then standing right in his face during COVID. I mean, that's.
Hey.
You think so? Because that let me see your papers is like I'm gonna fucking deport you,
Yeah.
which is kind of the most menacing of all. It's like I'm gonna fuck your whole life up. Yeah, I give her an A. That was pretty wild. So cold as well. Karen ranting about wearing a face mask in her car. Oh, wait, hold on.
Probably 45 minutes.
Oh, I love this one.
Well, let me bring her photo up because
Yeah.
I like to introduce the Karen. Here she is. This is awesome. I love this shit. So here is Karen face mask edition.
Of having it on. It's the first time I've worn one. I am disoriented. I'm a little mad, if you can't tell that already. Like I'm frustrated, but I don't feel good physically. Like I can tell you right now, I wasn't getting enough oxygen, and I just had on one of these little stupid things. I feel dizzy. My hands are kind of tingly.
But your mask is off now.
My heart is beating fast, so some of it's an emotional reaction, but some of it's a physical reaction. I understand the virus is real, okay? I understand the virus is real. Friends, look at the numbers and tell me why everybody's living in fear. Tell me why we're putting these things on and not being able to breathe. I just want to cry. Like, that's all I want to do is cry because you can't see people's faces.
Oh,
You can't make human connection.
I love that.
We can't hug people. We can't hold their babies.
Oh.
I'm at the end of it. I'm just simply at the end of it. It doesn't make sense.
I can't believe how hard her life is.
This is all over being a little uncomfortable for 5 minutes.
It looks like she's in the parking lot of a grocery
Probably
store.
like, yeah, she probably had to go shopping.
Ralph's or some shit. Or what? Well, I always say Ralph's, but that's like a West Coast thing. What's a grocery store that's everywhere in the U.S.? Target.
I don't know. A lot of them are regional. I mean, Walmart sells groceries.
They're all
and
owned by the
they're
same
all over this.
assholes. They just try to trick your
Yeah,
ass.
Kroger, right? I think Kroger.
Safeway.
Safeway. Yeah, yeah.
Safeway.
I don't think Safeway's